good is all of those systems without games? So what we'll do is we'll have a bit of a peruse through what I've got here and a couple of bits over there, and let's see what sort of games I've got. Alright, we'll make this real quick. Couple of box Super Nintendo games there. Good old Super Castlevania 4, New Wing Squadron, Super Metroid. Thumbs up for that one. There's my thumb right there. Super Girls and Ghosts Axelay, Boys and His Blob for the NES, which is another great title. Doom Collector's Edition, which is I got on PC, which is of course Diablo 3. That's not retro. Get out of here. Super Game Boy tucked over in the corner there with a whole big pile of mixed in Famicom and Super Famicom and NES carts there. Got my lone STV arcade cart there, Wing Decathlete, and a couple of loose Master System carts up there as well. And I've got a total of 3 N64 games because, as I said, not a big fan, so sorry. I like GoldenEye though and Killer Instinct Gold, but yeah, sorry about the rest of it, guys. Moving on, we got some loose Mega Drive cards, stack of credit card sized Hue cards there for the PC Engine fans that know what they are. Famicom Disk System games, don't have a disk system yet. Frank Skilton, if you're watching, hook me up, dude. Then we got all the Famicom carts through there. Nice, colourful Famicom carts, and my favourite, Karnov, by good old Namcot. What? Moving on down here, it's not as retro gaming as you'd like, but I've got to cram everything in here because I do like playing normal games, modern games as well. We've got the good old DS because I do like the Nintendo DS's. I've got, let's see, Chrono Trigger, which is a standout game. Konami Arcade Classics. Yeah, it's a good one. Bleach, yeah. Ooh, Castlevania, fucking awesome. PSP games, got a couple there, mainly compilation games like SNK Arcade Classics and whatever you can see there as well. A couple of advanced games as well as a couple of original Game Boy games. A couple of Atari Lynx games in Pac-Man Xenophobe. We've got a lot of loose cards for the Atari Lynx too, so a couple more PSP games in, of course, Ys, Oath and Falgana, Power Stone Collection. These are just the standout ones I'm reading out. Some Wii games, Punch-Out, which is a fantastic, great, fun game. If you want to play good, if you like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out retro gamers, check out the one on the Wii. It's freaking awesome. Metroid Prime Trilogy, all 3 Metroid Primes in one nifty little package, and it's awesome. The ever-disappointing Super Mario All-Stars 25th Anniversary Edition. Choice titles, Ikaruga for the GameCube, one of my all-time favourites. Going to some Xbox 360 stuff there, but yeah, you guys can have a bit of, you can pause through that if you like. Donkey Kong box for the ColecoVision, Scrambled Spirits for the Game Gear, Shadow of the Beast, top game, Venture. These are mainly just a box of Atari games. A couple of the HES, HES rad action packs. But yeah, look, I've got a lot of crap, don't I? Then we get into the PS2 sort of games. I'll just quickly go through those if you want to check those out. Xbox, original Xbox, a couple more 360 games, so on and so forth. A couple of PS3 games. And then, yeah, ooh, what? Yes, if you guys don't know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan as well, so there's a shitload of Doctor Who DVDs. And also I do like manga and anime, so you've got some Robotech in there, and of course some old Universal horror from the 1930s in Bride of Frankenstein, which is great. Underneath there, you got some more manga, anime, horror, all that sort of stuff that us geeks get into. Yeah, High Five for Gachuma and Battle of the Planets, one of my all-time favourite anime series as ever. Back on topic? Egads, Orcs. Okay, there's a couple of South Korean Mega Drive titles, a couple of Sega card games. So I'll just scroll through here so you can have a bit of a sticky beak of what we've got. Thunder Force. I gave Thunder Force 4 to Darren, but I've got a loose card, so Darren, thanks, man. And the Tatsujin, which is a great shmup as well. Then we get into the Neo Geo AS section of games. Try not to get too much glare on there for you guys, but you can basically see what I've got there. Then we get to the MVS carts, which I've got Last Blade, which is freaking just a great beat 'em up. Top one on there with the Japanese text is Sengoku. Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. Like Sega Master System? I do. I'll just scroll through what I've got, the good old Master System. Why so many Master System games, I hear you ask? Because it was the console I first got as a kid. So, naturally me being very nostalgic, I just have to buy anything and everything for it. I picked up a majority of games I did play as a kid, but yeah, it's I tend to buy. I'm buying everything at the moment, so it's a bad thing. At least it doesn't have 700 carts like the NES does. So I think it's only, oh god, I won't talk about it. But I've got enough at the moment. For now. Just a couple of choice titles from the good old Sega Master System. Ninja, especially one of the budget titles. Penguin Land, which is an ingenious little puzzle game where you can create your own maps as well, or create your own levels, which is pretty cool with the battery backup so early in the day. Secret Command for obvious reasons. And I thought I'd just throw in Ashura just there, the good old Mark III, which is, those two are exactly the same. That one's a little bit slower, but that one's a lot faster, so that's... Love that game, love that game. PlayStation 1 games, Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, of course, a couple of PAL Dreamcast games. Gotta love the blue covers, don't you? Shenmue 1 and 2, of course. I've also got the Japanese Shenmue, just because 3 copies of Shenmue just isn't enough these days. There we got some Japanese Saturn games to go with the Japanese Saturn. Any choice titles? I'll find some for you later. And we got some PAL Saturn games. I've got a couple more stashed away as well somewhere else, but yeah. And as you can tell, the NES isn't my forte. That's my miserable collection. But within that collection, I've got some pretty freaking cool games like Super Mario Bros. 3, Castlevania Trilogy. Gosh, what else? Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Double Dragon 2, Mega Man 2 and 3. So yeah, a couple of my favourites NES games there. Catherine. Special edition Syndicate for the 3DO Maxi 15 pack, as you'd recognise from a couple of videos ago. Bubble collection for Sega Saturn, and there's a couple more Dreamcast games in there, as well as an Atari Jag game. And a Lone Trojan for the NES. One of the coolest things about the Sega Saturn is its awesome collection of shoot-em-ups, or shmups for short. So if you do like that sort of stuff, the Sega Saturn certainly has you covered, with a choice title like Soki Garentai, Strikers 1945, the Donpachi series, and so on and so forth. Great fun to be had if you like, especially that one right at the end, Bullet Hell. So yeah, good fun. Out of the Genesis or Mega Drive, these are probably just a handful of my favourite titles that I've got. Streets of Rage, of course. I actually remember, prior to me actually having a Mega Drive here in Australia, my best friend had one, and I remember I made him video record the actual gameplay of me and him playing Streets of Rage, so I could actually take it home, the video cassette home, and show my parents how awesome it was. They didn't really, being parents, they're just like, why, haven't you got a Master System? This doesn't really do anything for me, but to me in the day, I swear to God, I watched that video about 6,000 times. But yeah, bit of nostalgia there for you. Fatal Fury as well, which is one of the very first Neo Geo games that I actually played along with Magician Lord. So I'm very partial to that game, even though it's not the best. I don't know, there's something about it which is just amazing, and I love it, and I've got it for the AA as well. So Strider, that was another one of those games that just blew me away as a kid, so yeah, words can't describe. Gunstar Heroes, frenetic little game by Treasure, and good old Game Ground. I'd love to chase up the PC Engine CD version, because that's the most arcade perfect version you can get. So, but in the interim, good old Mega Drive one will do. So yes, what game room isn't complete without a gaming couch, or in this case futon? So even if I get so tired of gaming so hard, I can flex it out and sleep or something. Maybe not. Couple of posters there. Good old arcade cab which I built, that was probably from one of my very first videos. The good old scratch cab which I built from scratch, hence the title Scratch. Currently empty as per usual. It's yeah, that's going to be another project in the works. I'm going to change a few things up. So, and here's one of my favourite holy grails which I acquired very recently, which is the Neo Geo MVS 6-slot arcade cabinet in its full glory. Still need some stickers. I need to put some decals on the front so you get a little slot there where you can put your memory card. I think it's just got that decal missing there, but otherwise, for $200, absolute friggin' bargain. So very happy with this machine. Yes, it's a sickness, I know. It starts out with console games and it ends up going into arcade cabinets. What's next? Pinball machines? God, heaven forbid have I got room. Yes, the sickness goes further. With every good console collector, you get a good handheld collector as well. So let's quickly scroll through these. Most of them are self-explanatory. Got Tiger Electronics, Castlevania, a couple of Game & Watch games. Who was the fool who did his initials in there? Confound you, previous owner. Got that one for about, oh god, I can't remember how old I was, but it was for a birthday. Good old times. Good times. That one I got. Look at me getting all nostalgic now. This one I got. I think I had like an ear infection or something, or I can't remember, when I was a really little kid, and Mum brought that home for me from the chemist. Awesome. Top stuff, Mum. Thank you. More LCD games for the win. Little Japanese boxing sim there. Good old brick multi-game. Bandai Wonder Swan. Your Blaze handheld, which plays all your Master System and Game Gear games. Another Donkey Kong there, of course. Neo Geo Pocket. I think that's the original. Pardon the reflection. That's the original black and white one, black and white one again, black and white one again, with handy rainbow strap just in case I want to take it along if I'm roller skating or something. Neo Geo Pocket Color box, which I actually got from, where did I get that from? Brazil of all places. A vacuum crystal display Pac-Man 2, and another little handheld game there, LCD Trojan Horse. Now I'll set up all the other ones and we'll sweep across from right to left. Little Game & Watch keychain, because it was cheap and I got it from an airport. PSP, travelling back in time from the age of portable Nintendo systems. We go from the DSi XL to the original DS, the Game Boy Micro, to the SP, to the Game Boy Advance, to the Game Boy Color. I'm missing out a couple of ones. I've got a Game Boy Light I need to get as well. Big reflection there. Game Boy Pocket, and of course original brick Game Boy, one cannot forget. Then we have the Turbo Express, which is the North American version of the PC, or the handheld version of the PC Engine, I should say. I think it's called the PC Engine GT in Japan. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've looked into them, but good old Turbo Graphics, gotta love them. Good old Atari Lynx Model 2. And not one, but two, but three Game Gears. One works perfectly, the other two have sound, so I'll get them recapped. And will I sell them off? No, because I'm a hoarder. Yeah. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the alleged sort of tour. Probably a couple of years before I do another one, I think. I don't know if I can fit anything more in the confines of this small room. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you do have any other submissions, as I said earlier, there's a link down below. But instead of actually buying all these games and going, yeah, put them in the hoard, woo! How's about we actually sit down and play some friggin' games for a change? Alright guys, I'm going to have to play a bit of Metal Slug, so until next time, I'll catch you guys soon. Finally, instead of talking about games, I actually get to play some.
Metal Slug!
Oh yeah.